Happy Mac, how you doing? How you doing? Trying to adjust this light. I guess that'll do. How you doing, Happy Mac? Uh, get myself situated. Uh, a steak. It's gonna be a steak for dinner, Happy Mac. I haven't uh I haven't cooked it yet. I've been running all day. Actually, I've been running this whole week, trying to take care of some stuff. I'm trying to shake this water and stuff together now. This is some water with my they ain't paying me. Got my some relight in there from Kenyatta. How you doing? We'll wait for some folks to come in. I guess Miss T didn't see I guess Miss T didn't see my I guess she didn't see my title, but actually it's because of Miss T. That's why I put that title up there. When she was on her live this morning, she was talking women stuff, and she said, well, there's only two guys I got in here, Broke Farmer and Jigs. So I made a comment, let's talk about meat. But I was on the road driving at the time. And believe it or not, I've been so busy that this is my first bottle of water today. That's one of the bad habits I got is when I start doing something, I like to get done whatever I'm doing. And the only thing I had today is my coffee. I had my coffee and this bottle of water all day. I've been busy. TG, how you doing? Two more people get in, and I most definitely be talking about what I'm talking about because I ain't got nothing to talk about. But we could talk about this meat issue. And actually, this conversation tonight, cool gamer, coolest gamer number 2. How you doing? Welcome in. This tonight is basically thanks to Led Farmer, thanks to Miss Linda, and folks put challenges out there, and I'm a person that I like to take a good challenge every now and then. So what I'm about to do, I wasn't challenged for it. Let me stop. There's only 8 people in here. How you doing, TG? Actually, TG, the meat is sitting right there in the kitchen. It's sitting right there in the kitchen. A whole bunch of it. 160 pounds of meat. Got something stuck in my teeth, and I haven't even had dinner yet. I thought there was somebody else that came in happy. I had one small victory this week. I had to saw with just the blade in my hand the broke off piece of pipe out of the water line where the sink faucet attached to the wall. Oh, I understand that. I understand that. And I hate it. But I think in this house I've changed that one time. The people that so-called build this house, apparently they were shade tree builders. Coolest gamer, how you doing? Two, did you buy half a cow? TG, the cow was coming. I won't get the cow till next month. So, and the process with that is, actually, I was listening to Black's Tropical the other day, and her and Bobby was Sherry and Bobby was talking about how they had a piece of meat and they put it in the frying pan, and all they do is put butter and a sprinkle of Redmond salt on it. So I had me some what's the name of that steak? Cube steak. I had some cube steak. So I said, let me try this out. I took real butter, put it in the pan, let it melt, took the cube steak, washed it off, put it in the pan, and let it cook. I thought it was going to be rough and tough. Man, I sat down at the table and I started eating that fella. It tastes like that fella was highly seasoned and seasoned right. I said, man, and I think about every time, even when I make steak for myself, I ain't been a good while, but when I make steak, I put my butter, I put my season, I put my garlic, I put all the stuff in the pan with it. And today I did the same thing. I had a steak, what was it, 2-pound steak, something like that. And I put it in the pan, and all I used was just the butter and sprinkle a little bit of Redmond salt on it. And I said, you want to taste this steak? She said, yeah. She said, that's good. I said, okay, that's enough tasting for you. And I went and ate my steak. Bayou Sugar, welcome in. But I come to the realization is we over season our food at times, because just a little bit of that Redmond salt and butter and on that steak, that thing was outstanding. When I back in the day, last time I ate a full steak like I did today, 2000, I'll say 2021, because I got some steak in the freezer now that frostbit. I haven't ate the steak in a good while, but I ate that steak with just a little bit of salt and butter, and that fella tastes like it was highly seasoned. It was good. But like I said, tonight is basically kind of because of Lead Farmer and T-Nob, the New Orleans Gardener. You know, on every Monday is No Meat Monday. And I do it. Majority of the time I do it. Now and then I may slip or whatever, but I do it. And then Led came up and he said, I think he said sugar-free Sunday. No sugar and stuff. And now, before they said this, I was thinking about the carnivore diet, because I said I done tried a whole bunch of diets because I'm trying to get myself before. I'm not going to blame it on my father. I'm blaming it on me now, even though he is the reason I slowed down. But before he came, I was constantly on the go, always in my yard doing something and everything. He came, my life slowed down. Now I come to the realization it's time to stop all that. I got to get back on my own 2 feet, get on my own wagon and pull it instead of waiting on a horse. I just got to get myself back in shape. I'm a big man, and I realized back when I was in the military, around the end of my military, I started picking up weight and everything, and I never did understand why. And I went to go see a doctor about my weight and stuff, and they had me write down everything for a whole week. I had to write down what I eat, how I eat, and such and such. And I took it back to them, and they said the problem is you're not eating. That's why you're gaining so much weight, because you're not eating. You're not feeding your body the way that you're supposed to. In the military, I never ate breakfast. I was always on the go. I might get lunch or whatever, but for breakfast, I had coffee, and I kind of drink coffee all day long. Never had a meal until the evening. When I go home, I eat something then. And that was basically it. Then when I left the military and went to the prison system, I took lunch with me, but I always ended up bringing my lunch back home. I didn't eat lunch when I was at work. I get me a cup of coffee. I always had me a big thermal cup. And that's what I did. I walk and drink coffee. I had a little coffee maker. When I'm working in lockdown, I have my own coffee maker, take it in with me, and I make coffee. And that's what I did all night. Drink coffee, talk trash, drink coffee. But other than that, even when I got out of the military and I saw some folks about my weight, they told me the same thing. You're not eating, you're not eating, you're not eating. And Broke Farmer, he was laughing at me. And Miss T was laughing at me when we went to the Soil Family Fest. I guess me. Let me see. Did you buy? No, that's the cow. Chad. Pescatarian Garden. How you doing, sis? Glad to see you. Right. Okay. How you doing, Mike? Welcome in. But my whole situation is I'm not eating. Eating is not, I know we have to eat, but eating is not one of the things on my mind unless I'm extremely hungry. And that's my downfall. I didn't eat when I ate chicken. I think I ate 1 or 2 pieces of chicken at the Soil Family when we had that dinner. And Miss T came down with her daughter for college, and I took her out to eat, and I brought most of my food back home with me. I think I had about 4 or 5 spoons of food, and that was it. The most of it I brought back home with me, and I think I ate it the next day. I'm not eating right, but I'm not moving enough either. Happy Max, that's the fact. That's a fact. Don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming it on Miss T. I love the young lady. But the thing to it is, the whole time I've been on the morning show, I didn't actually get up and do anything until like after 1 o'clock. Because after Miss T, after we come on, I end up watching somebody else and forget about the time. And then sometimes it's too late to go outside. So now that I'm not coming on with Miss T in the morning, I've been moving around a lot more in the morning. And I'm trying to get some of this excess up off me. I want to do what I need to get done. I got 6 pretty little grandkids that I need to be here for and make sure they get along in this life, because who knows what 2025 going to bring. And if they need somebody to fight, that's me. Shawnee Grow, welcome in. The everyday life of an OD-ish chick. How you doing? The educated natural, welcome in. How you doing? And my biggest problem is I'm not a big eater. The only time I will sit down and eat real heavy as if I'm extremely hungry and it's like the end of the day because I haven't eaten anything all day. Back in back when we used to go to another church that was like 4 towns over, and we would go to Golden Corral to eat, and it's all you can eat. So I'll get me a plate. Wife, kids, they're getting their plates and everything. I finish eat, and wife said, "You going back up there?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going back. Just a minute. I gotta let this food digest." And my kids didn't have about 3 or 4 plates. The wife didn't have a second plate, and I said, "Y'all finished? Let's go." And wife said, "I thought you was getting some more." I said, "I'm good. I'm good." And this is this was constantly. Every time we go out to eat after church, this was constantly. I'll get me 1 plate and that's it. And that's the hardest thing for me is eating. I'm a big guy, and people told a lie. You eat too much, that's why you're big. That's one of the biggest lies ever. I found out if you don't eat, you get big. Let me see. Let's see, Niggy. Everything in the chat. Speaking of David Corey, what's up, bro? Tamika Davis, how you doing? And I'm here today because actually I'm just gonna do an hour because I still got a lot of meat that I'm putting in bags and sealing it up, and I've got 160 pounds of chicken. And next month, my beef will be coming in. I told my wife to apply for that thing from FEMA and all that stuff, so they give you money and all that stuff to replace the groceries. I got denied. Don't know how, don't know why, but I got denied. And I had damage in my house, and the insurance said, "How much food did you lose?" I said, "You can come look right here. I got 3 freezers in there. Only 1 freezer could be plugged up at the time. I lost food out of the other 2 freezers." So he said, "How much you think you lost?" Shoot, if you look at that freezer, both freezers are full. So so that they won't get crazy. I said, about $1,100 because both freezers were full. So well, actually all 3 freezers were full. So I pulled out a few things and put it in the other freezer that we had plugged up. I was hoping that our electricity come back on, but it was off for 10 days. So the food that was in the other 2 freezers, I ended up losing. And so the insurance, they came to take care of some stuff. And they said, "Well, who did the cleanup outside?" I said, "I did the cleaning. How long did you do it?" I said, "It took me about 2 hours." I said, all the cleanup I was doing was from other people's trees. I don't have any trees around my house. My trees are further back on the property because I never wanted any trees around my house. But my neighbor, she got some trees that are close to my house. And I told her, I said, anything happen, I'll be collecting. And one of the trees is actually my tree. But her and her husband, when I was cutting down trees, they, "Please don't cut the tree down. Please don't cut the tree. We need that for a divider. We need that for such and such." I said, "Okay, y'all take care of the tree." One of the trees last year, I see it was dying. It started dying from the top down and limbs start falling up. These are pine trees. So I told her, I said, "That tree is dead. That tree is about to fall." She wouldn't do nothing. So it was a month went by. Then pieces start falling off the tree. Then she got somebody to come cut it down, but she didn't cut it all the way to the ground. I said, "Okay, no problem." I said, "As long as you take care of it." So all the cleanup I had to do at my house was somebody else's trash. My insurance said, "We're going to give you some money for it, all the food you lost and everything." Now, this insurance, they are so doggone. I'm going to keep my mouth closed. I don't want to say that word, but I think you know what I mean, other than being a ripoff. Now, they sent me a check to get my floor done. I had Lowe's come in, check the floor. They gave me an estimate and everything. Gave it to my insurance company and everything. They gave me 1/3 of what Lowe's said that it would take to fix my floor. I called the people. I said, okay, this is now going to get my floor fixed. And Lowe's don't work like that. They do my floor, and I send a picture in, and you pay them what's left. I said, Lowe's don't work like that. Lowe's need all the money for the floor. Well, we can't do it because we only that's for you to get started with. I said, I'm not putting the floor down. Lowe's is putting the floor down. So all together, I was thinking about take the check, send it back to them, tell them what they can kiss. And I ain't talking about my lips. And I held off. I still got the check right here. I'm gonna call the main office and see what they got to say about it, because I don't think it's right. I pay them just about $1,000 every month for insurance and house and stuff. That's auto, house, and all that stuff. And every time something happened over here, we had a storm 2 years ago, and he came out and hold on just a second. I got somebody knocking on my door. Y'all hold on. Well, my second oldest grandson just showed up, so I guess he'll be with me for the weekend. I really don't need him right now. I got a whole bunch of food and stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on. He could have came Sunday and left Sunday night. But I love my grandkids. I'm glad they're here. Let me see. Let me see. Read the chat. Oh no, someone knocked. Yeah, someone knocked on the door. Just gifted. How you doing? I guess I done caught up. Welcome in everybody. I was explaining about my insurance, how they kind of ripping me off, because in order for me to get the floor done, I'm gonna have to put about $2,300 with what they gave me to get the floor done. And the thing to it is, once I get the floor done and send them the pictures, if I put the money in and send them the pictures, they can send me $500 and say it's done. And that's what I don't like about them. Like I said, about 2 years ago, we had a little storm out here, and my grandson trampoline flew up in the air, hit the house. He came out and he said, "We'll pay you for the trampoline." I got aluminum roofing, and it bent up the roof and everything, and it came up to like $900 something dollars. No, $1,300. It came up to $1,300, and so the next thing you know, they telling me, "Well, you can get the roof fixed." This, that, and that. They sent me a check for $300. That's for the damage for my roof plus my grandson's trampoline. I said $300 is enough just to pay for the trampoline, and I should have switched insurance back then, but I got to find somebody that ain't trying to rip me off every time I turn around. People never have a problem with me paying them. I done had several cars, my kids' car, and everything. I did it through that insurance agency. I can't take it no more. I gotta find somebody else because I'm tired of getting ripped off. I'm paying insurance so that if anything happened, you gonna fix it. But now, all of a sudden, at one time, they're gonna tell me when the roof and stuff got hit with the trampoline, they said you have $1,000 deductible. This time for this Helena, they told me I got a $1,500 deductible. I said something ain't right about this. You coming to fix something, but now you ain't fixing it. One thing I can say, I had when I was in the military, I had Allstate insurance. I had them at this house, and I was in here watching TV one night. This was back in 2010. 2010. I was in here watching TV, and I said, well, I woke up laying on the couch. It's time to go to bed. Start walking back to my bedroom. I said, I know y'all ain't left that toilet running. I went to the hall bathroom. Wasn't nothing happening up in there. I had 3 bedrooms that flooded out. The water line in my bathroom bust, and it leaked all the way through from my bathroom to 2 other rooms in the hall, in the dining room. And one good thing about that, Allstate, they came in, they said, when you replace that part, let us have that part that bust, and we'll come out, inspect, you notify who you want to get this stuff fixed, and we'll get it done. They said, we'll send somebody out with it was some kind of heat vacuum that sucks the water out of the cement and the walls and all that stuff. And they put that in for a day or so. And after they done that, then the guy Lowe's came in and redid the floors, and they did everything from the dining room all the way back. But they started getting expensive. Lowe's I was paying $400 something, and after this incident, my insurance went up to almost $1,000. So I left them and went to this insurance that I'm in now. My payment was $300 something. My son had an accident. He's been gone. He stationed in Texas, but he came home. When he went to Texas, he wasn't driving. He came back. He was driving, and they was doing some work on the road, and the road did a sharp turn, scratched his car and everything. After that, insurance went up. His insurance, but I pay it because he's in Texas. I'm here, so I pay it. I get his money. Now the payment is almost $1,000 for them. I said, no, I got to find somebody with some new insurance. So that's the whole deal with that. I can believe. Yes, Renee Secret Garden, how you doing? Thank you, TG. TG, last line. Excuse me. Okay, just skipped it on. Okay, but this I know the topic is misleading, but it does have to do with meat because, like I said, I've got 160 pounds of chicken in here, and I told the wife we've been bagging it up ever since 2 something, and I went out and got a sealer, a bag seal and everything, sucked the air out and pressured it and all that stuff, and I got so much chicken in there. And next month, I get my beef. But in the process, waiting for these folks to give us some money or whatever, I couldn't wait too long. I went to the meat market, got me, I think I spent about $180 getting a bunch of beef and stuff to put in the freezer. That deep freezer is big, and that fella need a lot of stuff in there to fill it up. Insurance ain't insurancing. You're absolutely right, Nikki. Everybody and everything trying to rip off everybody now. Angie, how you doing? Welcome in. That's one of the things that I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I do believe in keeping God's word and being being kind to one another and being kind to people because you want people to be kind to you. Yeah, I believe in that. I believe in treating everybody right. But as I become an adult and everything and realized that this whole world, they don't care nothing about each other. They just want your money. I bet right now if money was no good anymore, you're not money couldn't do nothing for us anymore. I guarantee we all get along real good. But then somebody finds something that you got that they just have to have. They have 20 of them already, but they feel they need the 10 you got. I'm live, gentlemen. I said I'm live, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. This grand boy up here, he think he grown. Rambo Greenham, welcome, men. How you doing? I'm not venting. I'm just talking about this life and everything. But getting back to Lyd and Miss Linda, how Miss Linda do Meatless Monday and Lyd talk about Sugar-Free Sunday. And I was in the process before then. I was thinking about the carnivore diet because realistically, I probably eat twice a day and sometimes one. I can say the most during Miss T. I don't know. I guess she got me eating when I was on the morning show because she always talking about she hungry, and that's the only time I really ate was coming on with Miss T in the morning. I would get up early in the morning with my grandson, and I would get some breakfast. But other than that, breakfast is never on my mind. Hands in the dirt. How you doing, bro? Miss Kia Parks, how you doing? And I've been watching a lot of videos and doing a lot of studying and stuff. And I think I'm going to try the carnivore diet for about 30 days. And I asked the wife, I need your support. I said, I don't need you to tell me you want some Dairy Queen or pick up some KFC, McDonald's. I said, I want your support. I don't want you to tell me we need to go out and get this and get that. You support me by if I done gave up the cooking. I said, I'm going to cook for myself. For these 30 days, I'm cooking for myself, not for the whole family, because I want to get myself back in shape. I want to be able to. I got a half a mile road in my backyard. Now I jump on my 4-wheeler and go to the back of the road. Before I used to just walk the road, go back and forth, do everything I need to do back there. But now I used to jump on the 4-wheeler. I'm going to stop that because I'm trying to get myself back together. Nikki, meat and vegetables will do it. Nikki, now, concerning Lyd said, let's go sugar-free. No sugars, but then you got everything with the carbs. Carbs turn into sugar, and then everything else got sugar. When I used to work in my yard before, I would go get me some okra. I put 2 or 3 in my pocket, and I keep doing what I'm doing. I eat the okra and keep doing what I'm doing. But now I don't have the okra. I don't do all that stuff. I want to go carnivore. And Nikki, vegetables is not in it. I stayed on the computer about a good 3-4 hours going through a whole bunch of vegetables and stuff that has no grams of sugar, that has no sugar content in it. And the only thing I came up with was spaghetti squash. It has no grams of sugar. So if I eat vegetables with the meat, it'll probably be a spaghetti squash. But I only got 2 of them left, so therefore I'm not going to be eating too much of it. I'm not eating no leafy greens because everything, spinach, kale, uh, dandelion leaves, everything, it has a grams of sugar in it. After you eating everything, you get a whole bunch of sugar from the grams and the carbs and all that stuff. I'm cutting out the bread. And I eat rice all the time. Balsamic rice, we eat that all the time. So I'm cutting. Nothing personal. When it comes to food, if it's white, it ain't right. And that's the attitude I'm taking concerning the food. I quit eating the bread and everything. I did a video 1 or 2 months ago about a loaf of bread I had sitting for over 30 days on the counter, and it was still looking good and smelling good after 30 days. I wouldn't eat it. Didn't let the family eat it either. Broccoli and cabbage, yes, they got a sugar content. They don't have a high sugar content, but they have a sugar content. I'm going strictly no sugar at all. Green fiber and water. This is going to be strictly meat and water. I drink a lot of water anyway. I don't drink sodas. I drink tea every now and then when I'm out. LGG, welcome in. How you doing? I don't drink any kind of soda. I got tricked 2 months ago. I got tricked into drinking a soda because I went to Arby's and I always get me jalapeno poppers and iced tea. And I got it, set in the car, went to Lowe's, came out, going home, ate a popper, put the straw in the iced tea, drunk it, and got a mouthful of Coke. So I haven't done it in a while. I don't drink soda because I don't like soda anymore. And if I do drink a soda, it's usually a ginger ale or a Sprite. Content. Okay. So if it works for you, is that what you plan to go for? Yes. If it works, I believe I'm gonna do it for a while. I'm not holding my family to that standard because my wife's she's a city girl, and my grandson, he ain't happy unless he's going to McDonald's. I don't buy it for him, but if he can get to go to McDonald's, he's happy. I told him I prefer him not eating McDonald's. He wants his McDonald's. Those greens will help move the meat along in your system. They may, Nikki, but I got some other substance too. If I get stopped up, I'll take it. I got to the point right now. Magnesium citrus. Every 2 weeks on the weekend, I take one just to clean my system out. There are hungry pains and cravings. Okay. Food Forest Permaculture, welcome in. There are hungry pains and cravings to tell which one is which. Carbs block up the metacardia powerhouse of the cell. Clean fuel, green juice, meat, beef, tallow, and lard. Yes, I understand. I've been watching a lot of videos talking about the carnivore diet and everything. I'm going to get myself a schedule and a diet program written up. I'm just going to have to do what it do. You need them vitamins that have some mushrooms and some sea moss with it. Okay, Rambo, appreciate that. I'm not. I do take vitamins every now and then. I do have low blood, but it never seemed to bother me. I get to what do you think is best for you? True, Nikki. I appreciate it. Worst blessed. Greetings, earthlings, sugar-free mold, yeast, fungal, and great no sugar. Yes, is for you to have a look after yourself. That is true. Yes. Okay, do this. Well, before I made up my mind to do this, I sat down and have a talk with my wife and everything, and told her this is what I want to do. And she said, okay. She wasn't happy about it, but she said, okay. So she gonna give me her support, and I'm going on, and by the grace of God, He gonna take care of me as well. Because I don't know about you, but I wanna be around to see these grandkids grow up. Everybody speaking to one another. So it's been this is gonna be a long struggle, and I just want the support. I want the support. Uh, I look at it. A lot of the only thing that I could food never bothered me. My only weakness, the only struggle I'm gonna have, and only one or two people on here actually know what my struggle gonna be. Anybody know what my weakness is? Does anybody know what my weakness is? Steak, 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 and more steak for 2 weeks. Every man's dream. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be steak every day. It's gonna be. It's gonna be chicken, fish, and beef. The only pork that I use, the only pork that I think I'm gonna use is bacon, and that'd be for the breakfast, uh, eggs and bacon. No, it's not mango, David. Uh, LGG pies, but not really a pie. Not really a pie. If you get headaches or become lightheaded, don't be surprised. It is the body going through carbohydrate sugar withdrawal. They call it keto flu. Yes, ma'am. I read up on that already too. Yeah. It's a sweet, David, but it's a certain kind of sweet. Not hands in the dirt. No diddy here. No diddy here. Not fruit nuts. If Teacher is here, she might be able to tell y'all what it is. I tell you what, with the exception of TG, if anybody could tell me what my weakness food is, I'll send you a small bottle of honey. The clock is ticking. No, cookies is not my weakness. Uh, I don't put regular sugar in my coffee, Nikki. I use well, you could say I use sugar. I use hazelnut, and I'm not using that much. I just like my coffee to have that little flavor. Uh, Sunflowers, no, sunflowers is not the one. Uh, no, Nikki, honey is not my weakness. Homestead Rachel, how you doing? Welcome in. Honey bun is not my weakness either, Makia. Tell me I need honey. Honey on a mango, no. No, I'm little Debbie can't do nothing for me. I kicked Debbie to the curb a long time ago. Not banana pudding. Uh, the best banana pudding I had is my mother, and she's been gone since 2016. Uh, Nikki, I'll send it to you. Nikki's the first one. My weakness is cheesecake. I love cheesecake. And the only good thing about that is I only get it once a year. I don't like getting this from the store because it's not real cheesecake. My wife, she'll cook cheesecake. She'll cook it for Christmas or she'll cook for Thanksgiving. And that's when I eat it. Other than that, I don't touch it because I love it too much. When I was a young man working in a restaurant, actually, I was a busboy. I was working in Midland Hotel in Chicago, and I went downstairs to the fridge, and I went up in there. I said, "Oh, that's a cheesecake." Peace for the night.
Yes.
All right. They had a cheesecake in there, and what it was, they cooked it, and it was lopsided. So what I did was, I think this is the most time I ever went to the meat locker. I think I went down there about 6 times, and every time I went down to the meat locker, I didn't get a knife. I just dug it in with my hand, and I would eat it. The next day, the cooks and stuff, they came in. They were looking for the cheesecake because what they do is they still use it, and I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it, but yeah, I love cheesecake. Nikki, darn Nikki, my tongue dragging on the floor for honey. No potato bread, right? No potato bread, rice, sugar, flour, sweets of any kind. No pop, no eat out whatsoever. Only meat, fish, green. No greens, as far as I'm concerned, no greens. Eggs, yes, are your best friend. So no pasta, clean. My thing, like I said, I'm talking about food. If it's white, it ain't right. So nothing is white for me. Big Rooster, welcome in. I'm sorry I missed you, bro. Yeah. Let me see. Dang, I feel you on the cheesecake. I get one from Junior in New York every year to treat. Hey, I love cheesecake. And I'm not talking about the one in the box that you bake. No, I need me a real cheesecake. You could be my friend. Somebody owe me a cheesecake now, but since I'm going through this thing right now, I'm not gonna hold it against him or anything anymore. So TG, yes, you're still my friend. I love to date an old girl named Cheesecake. Well, bro, hey, I love cheesecake. Well, nah, let me shut up because you're gonna turn it around on me. Yeah, I eat cheesecake. Cricket Peach, how you doing? Welcome in. But this year, no. If the cheesecake is there, I think I might tell my wife not even make one. But if the cheesecake is there, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. Tell my wife she need to if she make a cheesecake, she need to make sure everybody else eat it up before I come around. Still order Junior cheesecake. Everybody saying hello to one another. Big Rooster. Crooked Peach. I say it all the time. White ain't right. No white sauce either. you you right, Crooked Peach. I use Redmond salt. I don't use the that Morton salt and stuff. I don't use that. I use Redmond salt. I got you, Nikki. I got you. Real cheesecake is it for me. Yeah, I could take fruitcake with. I mean, I could take cheesecake with cherries on top, or cherries and strawberry. But just a plain cheesecake, just a regular cheesecake by itself. Well, I'll pay you $100 for a slice. But yeah, this is gonna be a challenge for me, and I want to get it done because unbiased. How you doing, sis? Welcome in, Queen. This is something that I want to do, and I want to. I I believe a lot of things stop me. Uh, like I said, I'm not blaming on my father anymore. But the only good, if he didn't come here, I'd still be moving around big time because he came. That slowed my life down. When he came, I was on a diet where I was eating nothing but I think I was eating just fish and chicken. That was all I was eating, and I only did green vegetables, and I lost a lot of weight. But my wife was cooking 9 meals a day, so that's why I stopped that diet because when my father came, growing up. Well, I ain't gonna say growing up because I only stayed with him for what 4 or 5 years. That's all I know all my life. But I knew he used to eat pork chops and everything. All of a sudden, he ate the food and everything. Now anytime, oh, I don't eat pork. You done sat there and ate all that food, and now you telling me you don't eat pork. So my wife, I made it easy on her because she was cooking my meals, and then she was cooking meals for her and my grandson, and cooking his meals. So I told my wife we can't do it no more. I stopped. I said, whatever you cook for you and my grandson, that's what I'll eat. And that's where I'm at now. Dogman will the carnivore diet and be lots of significant amounts of weight. Yeah, yeah. I just want to, I'd be happy being 200 pounds. Right now, I'm 300 and, what was it? I think I was I think I'm 380 something. But I want to get down. I want to get down. I want to get down. As those that know me, I always tell you I want to be here 113 years, like my great grandfather. He was here 113. That's what they can count up to. But my grandmother said he was older than that. But they can only count up. He used to tell them about the Civil War and stuff. That's how they judged his age. I don't know, about 70 pounds. I'm down 70 pounds. I start eating all the meat. Yeah. Uh, I stopped eating pork last month. I don't eat any pork, but I'm gonna start back eating bacon. I'm gonna pull that David Corey thing. Miss Shirley OG, how you doing? Welcome in. Uh, I'm gonna pull a David Corey thing. He don't eat pork, but he eat bacon. So I'm gonna eat bacon. I'm looking at eating me four or six strips of bacon and 4 eggs in the morning, or should I say noonday, and that'll be it until about dinner time. And since it get dark early now, I probably eat between 5 and 6 my dinner. You can do it. I'm cheering. Thank you, Homestead Rachel. I appreciate it. I'm going to do it with you, Jays. Uh-oh. I got a supporter walking in with me. I'm going to do it with you, Jigs, but I'm eating greens with my steak. It works for me when I'm consistent. True. And that's one of the things, right? That's my biggest problem right there is being consistent. Uh, Coming on with Miss T, like I said, I think because she always talking about eating and eating and eating, that's when I think that's the only reason I started eating. And it wasn't, I was eating the right stuff anyway, because a lot of the stuff I was eating was a lot of bread and stuff, and pancakes with syrup and sausage and all that stuff. I know it wasn't right, and I just gotta get myself back in gear. GT Junior, GT Grow in Alaska, how you doing, bro? But that's my main goal right now. This is my main goal, to get on this carnivore diet, and I asked my wife for her support and everything, because I don't want you to tell me go out and, oh, could you please go to Dairy Queen for me? Could you please go to McDonald's for me? I feel like Chinese food tonight. No, no, baby. If you want something, I said I would go to the barbecue joint, because if I go there, I will get grilled chicken. So I will go there and get something for her. But other than that, I got a whole bunch of meat. I got a This chicken is 160 pounds, 160 pounds of chicken, and I got a half a cow coming next month. I got to fill up that freezer. Yeah, uh, I fall off the wagon. I think I'm gonna stop. Uh, I keep these. I always keep me some kind of. I always keep me some kind of cashew, almonds, or whatever. I don't want to say the other word because I don't want to go to third. I mean left field. But I always keep them. I keep them here. I even keep them in the room, and I even keep some in the car. If I'm hungry, that's what I eat. But I really don't get that hungry too often. Sugar and cake is my krypton. All right, Nikki, you gonna have to let Debbie go. I'm proud of myself. My wife offered me a glazed croissant, and I said no. Okay. Every day I thought, okay, I was tempted though. Okay. Yeah, that right there, David. I don't want you to take it to the left field. I don't want you to take it to no left field, because we don't have any baby oil in this house. See you, Earthlings. My very best for your endeavors. All right, Food Forest Permaculture, welcome in. I mean, thank you for coming in. You have a blessed day now. Let my Debbie go. Hey, you can. I'm biased. You can have all the Debbies. Yes, yes, Nikki. Nuts are good too. Hold that pause. Actually, I'm gonna start on the 1st of December. What I'm doing right now is I'm training my. Well, I won't say I'm training myself, but I'm cutting back. Um, I'm eating less, so that when the first come, it's gonna be strictly the meat, and I'm gonna have my regular regiment that I'll be eating and stuff. But right now, I'm kind of cutting back, because my wife, she asked me to barbecue some turkey wings and stuff for Thanksgiving, so I'll be doing all that. And the hardest part for me will be honey, because I do taste my honey. When I get honey in, I do taste it. As you know, I did a video sitting on the back of my truck eating a honeycomb and stuff. And I can't ask my grandson to taste the honey for me, because he won't tell me what I need to know. Only little Debbie Trent and tempt me in oatmeal cream pie. Yeah, I love the oatmeal cream pie too. I love the oatmeal cream pie. I just don't like the cream on the inside of it. Rest don't care about it. Okay. What meat do you like? Well, I've got I love a variety of meat. I just stopped eating pork last month, so I eat chicken, beef, fish, shrimp. I eat pretty much any kind of meat except for pork. But like I said, I'm eating pork bacon. I eat venison too, bro. I eat venison too. I'll start drinking water starting December 1st, 2024. I drink less than a cup a day. Hold on, Miss Rachel. What you say? I started drinking water started December 1st, 2024. I drink less than a cup of water a day. Oh no, Miss Rachel, you're gonna have to bring up your water content. You're gonna have to bring up your water content. No, Nikki. Nah, Nikki, don't do it. No cream, no honey. Well, like I said, honey is gonna be my only problem because right now I'm working on some cream honey. I'm working on some different flavors, cream honey, and I'm gonna have to taste it because I don't want to give you something that I haven't even tasted. I'm just not going to taste a lot of it, but I want to make sure it's right before I start doing anything with it. I have a little heifer pie. Oh, okay, hands in dirt. You got a little heifer pie on the top of the fridge, huh? Oh no, I just thought about it. I won't be able to drink any wine full of sugar. You're right. Wine is made with sugar, Nikki. Wine is made with sugar. I used to love those OCD chocolates and waxy. Oh, I used to get on a what is it? I used to eat chocolate before I go to bed, and I don't know if it seemed like it used to make me sleep. But then when it comes to candy, I would like eat candy for 2 or 3 days, and after that, I don't touch it anymore. I don't. My only chain that I have is the cheesecake. That's it. That is it. And I'm gonna break the chain with that because I'm gonna ask my wife not to cook it, and if she do, I'm gonna tell them they need to hurry up and eat it all up because I don't want to be tempted with it. Wednesday that was cheer day. Uh, Wednesday will be your cheat day. Uh, Hands in the dirt. Ain't no cheating, man. Ain't no cheating. When we cheat, that's what make us stop altogether. Ain't no cheating, bro. Well, let me. For me, it won't be no cheating. I got a bottle of wine sitting up in there now by my honey and stuff that I got from Don't Hurt the Harvest, and I said I was saving it for something special. Ain't nothing special happened yet, but it's gonna stay right there until I actually use it. That's right. Hashtag no cheat. No cheat. I'm telling you. Them heifer pies be what getting you in trouble. Hey, are we talking about food? Are we talking about food hands in the dirt? Uh, I put yes, sir. So we understand what you're saying then. Yes, sir. All right. Like I said, this is my first bottle of water tonight. I got me a uh rehydrating packet to rehydrate. I got one of them packs in that water. I got another bottle of water right here because I've been going all day, and ain't had nothing to drink, and I got to get myself back together before I go to bed. Because if I don't, I'll be laying in the bed, and them cramps will be trying to wake me up. And I said, no, I don't get much sleep anyway, so we ain't got time for no cramps. She might have brought it for herself, man. Yeah, electrolytes. I've been using this stuff right here since 2000, 2000, and not two. I've been using since 2020. I think it was 2020 when I started using that. And then when my son he come here and find out he been working out. I see that a few packs be missing. Yeah, pick. Uh, I used to keep a jar of. That thing is over 4 years old now. I used to keep a bottle of mustard in my vehicle, and that's when I was doing a lot of work and stuff in the back and everything. And if I start cramping, I'll go ahead and just squirt some mustard in my mouth, drink me some water, and keep working. But yeah, I got a lot of pickle juice in the refrigerator. For some reason, my grandson he'll take the pickles out and he'll leave the juice sitting up in there. It helps you drink water. Yeah, magnesium for cramps as well. Yeah, I try to do the best I can so that I don't worry about the cramps and all that other stuff. When I start feeling the cramp, I start stretching and start running. I also made a solution. I didn't know nothing about it, but I see Black's Tropical. She did it. She had a jar where she put some, I think, a tablespoon of Redmond salt in the water and just let it sit. And I was out of this electrolyte, and my son came in. Dad, I need something on her. He just came from the gym, so I took a half a cup of water, took a teaspoon of salt, put it in there, shake it up. I said, wait just a few minutes and take that. Uh, he did it. He came back about 15 minutes later. Yeah, Daddy, that worked. That worked. I said, yeah, I know it did. That's what I took. And yeah, I drink water. This big fella right here. Uh, I haven't filled it up today. For the last 2 or 3 days, I've been on the road, constantly going and coming, going, and I've been on the road going somewhere. The best salt, Redmond. Yeah, Redmond is the only thing I use. My wife she buy that Morton salt, and whenever I'm in the kitchen, I'll take and shove it, put it on the top shelf where she can't reach it. But she'll get a chair and get up there and get it. But lately, she's been using the Redmond salt because I've been talking and nagging her, so she start using the Redmond salt. Take a Cal Mag Zip pill, DJ. Yeah, and I also got the I learned this from Black Tropical, the magnesium water. You put the stuff in there, you add some water to it, and I put it on my knees and my chest and all that stuff. Hey, in the military, they used to give us salt tablets to put in our canteen, but they stopped doing that. Yeah, they stopped doing that a good while back. Because well, I don't know. I know when I was in, because when I went in, the uniform was completely green, not camouflage. It was completely green, and they used to give it to us, but they stopped doing it back then too. But I want to thank everybody for coming in because I told the wife to take a break while I come on live. But I got another big box of chicken and leg quarters that has to be bagged up. I'm gonna put the video out. The video should come out tonight after I finish bagging up this other box of thighs, leg quarters. Once I get that boxed up, put in the freezer and everything. Hopefully it ain't too late and I just put the video out then. There's a bunch of chicken. I'm not good about taking all these pills and stuff. I believe that's one of the reasons. I'm kind of messed up now is because I take all these pills, and I just stopped taking them. One of the things that made me for my last visit at my doctor, I got a new doctor. I had a Indian doctor, and he was good. He retired, and they paid him to come back for 4 days out the week after he retired. He did a second retirement from that place. He did like 60 something years working for the VA. And this new lady I got, she did my physical and all that stuff. And I said, I would like to, what is your ideal about going holistic? Because I said, I got to get off these pills and stuff. I don't like these pills anymore. I feel a certain way. And she said, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. No. You don't want to go holistic. No. You need this medication. You don't want to go. From that point on right there, straight off the bat, I knew she wasn't the right one for me. I ain't say nothing else to her about it, but I knew she wasn't the right one. I went, NJU. Not the Civil War. Let's say Vietnam era, not Civil War. Good night, Tamika Davis. Have a good one. Welcome for coming in. Thank you. But I'm not going to hold y'all. Like I said, I want to thank y'all for coming in. It's time to get back to work. Hands in the dirt. Hey. Yeah. I put it this way, hands in the dirt. You ate MREs when you came in. When I went in, I was eating sea rats. That's a little. I thought I had a box. The box is about this big, and the whole meal is in that box. And everything was in a can except for the toilet paper and toilet paper, cigarettes, and the dessert. That's if you had freeze dried dessert, but everything else was in cans. So yes, I know what MREs and let me see. I've got Stacy, you know what that is. That's the original one right there. That's the original one I got from when I went in the military. P38. I had it all these years. I always keep it on my keychain. Never leaves me. Sea rats. You're right. Because beef and boulders, you wouldn't want to eat a lot of the stuff. MREs were easy to eat. Plus, they gave you a heat pack to put with it. All right, P38. But with MREs, you didn't get anything to heat the food up with. You start a little fire, or you. One thing we used to do, we'll take the cans and we'll set it on the side. We'll open up the engine of the tank. I mean, the APC. We'll open it up. We'll set the food up in there on the engine and let the engine run for a while. And then when I was a Jeep driver, I'll take it, open up the hood, set it on the engine, and my lieutenant saw what I was doing one day, and from that point on, he said, "Oh, that's how you do it, huh?" When it was chow time for us, He said, hey, time to raise the hood. We put the food on the engine, crank it up and let it go. When we take it off, it's nice, hot, and ready to eat. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate it. But I think this will be the third or fourth time I done said I'm getting ready to leave. Everybody, I'm leaving. Y'all be blessed. I love you. And I'll see y'all in these streets. I got to go bag some more chicken. Y'all be blessed now.